Hello, we've got another look at apostrophes. I think you will be some of the best writers by the end of this time. We're going to look at the possessive apostrophe today, but we've done so much practice. I think I might throw out some spellings for you to have a go at. Just see if you can do them. See if you know which S you need. Let's look at our contractions first. I would becomes I'd. You would becomes you'd. He would becomes he'd. She would becomes she'd. We would becomes we'd. They would becomes they'd. And who would becomes who'd. I'd really love to eat a raspberry ice cream. You'd like to eat a chocolate ice cream. Mr. Rolfe, he'd like a vanilla ice cream. Mrs. Blakely, I don't know what she'd like. I think she'd like a strawberry ice cream. We'd like lots of ice cream, wouldn't we? In Holly and Cherry, I think they'd like vanilla ice cream with sprinkles on top. Who'd like to go to the park and get ice cream with me? Yes, I can't wait to do that. I'd means I would. I would like ice cream. You'd is a contraction for you would. He'd is a contraction for he would. She'd is a contraction for, you've got it, she would. We'd, we would. They'd, they would. And who'd is a question. Who'd like to do something? Who would? Who'd like to come back and see us really soon? I know you would. Right, here we go. Pencils at the ready. See if you can spell crocodiles. Not a possessive. There are lots of crocodiles out in the river. Crocodiles. Okay, get your editing pen. Croc. Did you get that? Crocodiles. There are lots of crocodiles. Crocodiles. Ready for the next word? Lollies. I don't like to eat one lolly. I like to eat lots of lollies. Lollies. Ready? Lol. E has a Y. We change Y to I and then add ES. Please would you check that you've got two L's and you've changed your Y to an I. Lollies. Your next word is churches. There are lots of different churches in our diocese. Churches. Lots of churches. So many I don't even know all the names. Let's check. Churches. And your last one is Mrs. Turner's. Mrs. Turner's watch. Mrs. Turner's shoes. Mrs. Turner's pen. Top tip, it's a proper noun. You know what you need to do. Are you ready? Check Mrs. It doesn't really work very well with sound buttons. You must have a capital M, you must have the letter R, and you must have the letter S. Mrs. Turner. We can definitely use sound buttons with this one. I gave you a little clue there. Turner. The things that belong to Mrs. Turner, we need an apostrophe S. I'm afraid Mrs. Turner's got a bit of a problem. You know, I keep losing my red pen. Mrs. Turner's lost her pencil. Could you have a look around and see if you find it? If you've got it at home by accident, bring it back with you when you come back. Have you seen Mrs. Turner's pencil? Have you seen Mrs. Turner's pencil? Pause the video if you need a bit longer. Let's check and change. It's have, you know what we need, H-A-V and a silent E. Have you got a capital H to start your sentence? Have you, have you seen, hold that thought just 1 minute. Have you seen Mrs., we've just practiced that, check you've spelt it right, check you have a capital letter, Turner, something belonging to Mrs. Turner. Have you seen Mrs. Turner's pencil? Let's check Turner. Mrs. Turner's Have you seen Mrs. Turner's pencil? Do I want you to tell me an answer? I do, don't I? I need you to tell me yes you have or no you haven't. So what punctuation do we need? You've got it. But I haven't got something. Can you see a problem with my sentence? What have I missed? Oh, thank you. It should be, have you seen, I'm going to change this word and write it over the top. Have you seen Mrs. Turner's pencil? Double check your work, make sure you don't miss any letters.